Hi, we are the Lees, and in this episode we traveled to Germany to the Black Forest. We had beautiful walks, we visited castle ruins, we had a very wet day, and an afternoon at the Stuttgart Zoo. Welcome to the Black Forest. It's now 11:45 on Saturday, the 10th of July. And we're just on a first walk in the Black Forest. As you can see, Ardi is in the carrier because obviously the trails here in the forest are not stroller friendly. We saw plenty of bike paths around, so I think if you want to, you probably can do walks in the stroller. But because we really wanted to enjoy the forest and explore, we decided to take him in the carrier. Just like that, we came out of the forest there, and now we are here in the green fields.
Look at that beautiful babe.
Almost finding something to stomp his feet on or wriggle or yeah.
And the times are changing fast.
So we have just spent about 10 days at my mom's place. Bo Jackson and I, we had our first vaccine. Ardi had a checkup at the doctor, and everything's okay. Decided to come to Germany for 2 weeks before our next vaccine. We are currently at the northern part of the Black Forest, where we'll be staying now for a week in a town called Kalv. Let me quickly show you guys a quick tour of the apartment where we are staying. Office, like this. Then, hey Ardi. Then our bedroom with the co-sleeper. Big window, big closet. And then, hey. Bathroom. Just a toilet, bathroom, washer, which we realized after a week in France, a washer is definitely a must. There's Jackson.
Washing machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had nothing clean to wear anymore at the end in France. I just had to look what clothes were less dirty than the other. So, kitchen.
Massive bags of clothes.
Then the living room. Had a running max. And a little balcony out here. Look at this. It's quite a nice view, and there's a playground over there, so pretty good. Which is really weird. So you look like this, and then there's this wall that doesn't really do much. As you can see, the decoration is like, the color scheme is not particularly our taste, but to be honest, it's a pretty good place. It's in a very calm town, but easy to get to other places to visit stuff. It's spacious enough, which is very nice because we are always with all of us. So I think all in all, this is a pretty good apartment, and it's very clean. It has everything you need. It's comfortable, so pretty good. And we're about to start a walk. we decided to change strategy and have Artie's morning nap in the carrier, because yesterday our lunchtime nap was a bit of a fail, and also the night was, like the evening was a bit rougher. I was telling Jax yesterday that until we started researching it, I actually had no idea at all that in the Black Forest there's all these little villages and cute little towns as well. I thought it was just like one massive forest with just trails of etc. in it, but yeah, it's not the case at all.
That's it. Ooh, it's 9 o'clock. This is how it used to look, and now what we got is a bunch of grass, remnants, some foundations.
Wave. Yeah, look, I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides.
I love it how obvious the details are. That if you look here, there's obviously each floor there's a layer for it, and the bottom bottom walls are thicker, and as you go up it gets thinner and thinner, but you can see where the floors are placed.
Ah, yeah, it's true.
And that was obviously to hold the foundation of the floor. And here you can see the spiral staircase, which must have been hard when you saw another brother monk coming on the other way down, because it's pretty damn steep.
A meal in the safe, I wanna live like I'm trying to enlighten. Trail spill from my lips, feel big from the bib, take a sip.
So the ruins that we just visited are actually an old monastery, and it's in a little town called, well, a village called Hirsa, and that's also where we now started our walk into the Black Forest. So it's quite nice to do this on a Sunday morning, and Artie has just gone to sleep, so that's why Jackson is trailing behind. So we give him some peace and quiet.
Praise love, that's just how I'm made.
From the glass in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it at me, old man, trying to pass in the free.
Look how small Jackson's next to the trees. So these trees have been planted here, and obviously, as you can see, they're quite different from the other trees in the forest, and they're about 100 years old. Look how magnificent. Wow, it's a big tree. The story goes that in the 19th century, King Wilhelm I of Württemberg was a great nature lover, and he had sequoia seeds sent over from America and planted them all over the state of Baden-Württemberg. Currently, 132 of these giant sequoia trees are still found around the state.
Young niggas in the reckless, gold in my soul.
Feels like we're in the Hansel and Gretel forest. Or Red Riding Hood.
What have I done now, Charlie? Look at this face of someone who's just had a horrible walk, huh?
No, it was a good walk. Listen to this. I've been having stones in my shoes for the last, I don't know how many kilometers.
Your good hiking shoes?
But I wasn't allowed to take him out, because if he would have stopped,
Victim.
that's way more painful dealing with
Victim.
Jackson.
There's the victim.
Punishing criticisms.
And the horrible
dealing with
ruins.
this.
Oh.
How happy are you now, Jackson? So what do we have here? We have a garden salad. We have some noodle soup for Artie. We have a platter with all sorts of pastas and spinach and roast vegetables. Couscous, rice, potatoes, beer. We have eaten Artie. Here we are at the All Saints waterfalls next to the ruins of a monastery, located on the B500, which is one of the most scenic routes in Germany. But obviously with this weather, we didn't see much at all. This was the same day as the heavy rainfall in Belgium and Germany that caused so much destruction. Luckily, we were in the outer range of it, and we just had an afternoon of bad weather and heavy rainfall. But as you can see, we got really wet. I suppose one silver lining of the heavy rainfall is that the waterfall is absolutely stunning.
Another ruined monastery.
We actually didn't see anything because it was so cloudy. And then we thought, okay, let's just go to one of the towns at the end. Then we had a massive detour because the road was closed. But finally we made it to the town of Baden-Baden, which is a town at the northern top of the Black Forest. And it's full of luxurious spas, big mansions, and lovely walks and beautiful maintained parks. Yeah, rain has finally stopped as well. So that's what we're doing now while Ardy's having a nap in the stroller. Ardy and I, we are on our way to explore some old ruins. Look who joined us! It's Jackson! What cool! We were just saying that it's really nice how all throughout the Black Forest, I don't know if it's everywhere in Germany, but they have these old ruins of all these castles, and they're just like in villages or in the middle of the forest or whatever. But like they're always beautiful, and they're not trying to do them up or make them look better than they are, which I think is part of the charm. Come, Punisher. Zavelstein. Hey, so we are currently in the castle ruins of Zavelstein, which is a small little town near the river of Tainach. Sorry, hanging upside down near the river Tainach in the county of Kalf, which is pretty close to where we are staying. The first written record of the castle of Zavelstein is by some knight in 1303, which clearly shows that he actually lived here. So yeah, that's a little bit of history of this castle. That's Hardy. Good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. We've been for a while. I got dressed in the meantime because today we have a super fun day planned. We're actually going to the Stuttgart Zoo because Jackson has like an old frisbee friend who works there, so we are visiting the zoo, meeting him for lunch, and yeah, somehow I'm very excited for this day. Dag Maxie. Hey Maxia. Here's Ardy. He's doing his morning playing by himself. Whoever saw the A Day in the Life baby video, they would have seen that Ardy in the morning we tried to give him some playtime by himself, and that's what he's doing now. We got some tips from this baby guide, them following to keep the play area as simple and as clean, minimalistic as possible, because he's so easily overstimulated. Hey. So yeah, I just placed a few toys there, then he's on that rug. And now because he saw me, he's getting annoyed, but he was actually having lots of fun playing by himself. So I guess it's time to go to bakery. His bib.
Ooh, that's it.
We went to the bakery, got pretzel coffee, and then making the pancakes now for Ardy. So it's 10:10, we're about halfway to Stuttgart. Ardy's asleep. Where are we, Ardy?
Wilhelm Stuttgart
Zoo.
Great New Zealander, Great New Zealander, Great New Zealander, Great New Zealander, Great New Zealander. How's it going, bro? How's Europe treating you?
It's amazing. Whatever we do with animals, we have a whole department who does the same thing with plants.
Oh, wow.
When
You're proud today.
Yeah, no, we had kiwis, but not anymore. We had a nocturnal house.
Okay. Wow, already. We've now been spending almost 4 hours in the zoo. We still haven't seen everything. I mean, I have to say Stuttgart is an amazing zoo. It's so beautiful, so diverse, it's big, it's just really well done. So Volker, if you ever watch this video, thank you so much for letting us in. We really enjoyed it, and it was also very nice to meet you.